Bomb, a brand new monster V8 engine, which is more intelligent, powerful, and louder than its predecessor, will power the 2026 Chevy Silverado 1500. This is GM's way of telling the world that the V8 era isn't quite finished. It's not simply an improvement. 1. The beast's heart. General Motors introduces the brand new 6.6-liter V8 engine for the 2026 Silverado 1500. It is praised as the most cutting-edge, small-block V8 engine ever installed in a light-duty vehicle. What about the figures? Simply incredible. It is anticipated that this next-generation behemoth would surpass 500 horsepower and 480 pound-feet of torque, establishing a new standard for Silverado performance. By incorporating technologies from their Corvette and Cadillac V-Series, GM engineers have achieved the ideal blend of unadulterated power and sophisticated intelligence. The intriguing part is that this automobile isn't your typical gas guzzler. This V8 offers incredible performance and increased economy with a lightweight aluminum design, direct fuel injection, cylinder deactivation, and next-generation combustion technology. Simply put, it is a powerful vehicle with sophisticated capabilities. 2. The reasons GM is growing while everyone is using electric. In a world where electric cars are the rage, GM recently took a risk by doubling down on gasoline power. In contrast to Ford and Ram, which are promoting hybrids and electric vehicles, GM said that the V8 isn't dead, it's evolving. You see, owners of Silverados are devoted to the genuine combustion engine's dominating presence, immediate torque, and true growl. GM is balancing the future, not ignoring it. For the environmentally conscious, they already have the Silverado EV. However, what does this mean for truck purists? This new V8 is a tribute to all of the things we miss about vintage power. It's more than a play about nostalgia. Real truckers still want engines that can haul, scream, and last forever. So it's a wise move. 3. Under the hood, the revolution in engineering. Could you please explain what makes this V8 so innovative? Let's open the hood. The new engine features of the 2026 Silverado include a completely reworked aluminum block and heads for reduced weight and improved heat dissipation. For the first time, Silverado's V8 range features dual overhead CAMS DOHC. Use variable valve timing for best results across all RPM ranges. When necessary, the vehicle can cruise on only 4 cylinders thanks to cylinder deactivation. Unmatched throttle responsiveness is achieved by direct injection and turbo-mapped airflow. The crazy aspect is that GM is using AI-based adaptive tuning, which tracks driving patterns and instantly modifies torque and power delivery. This engine learns you whether you're off-roading, hauling, or simply driving around town. That goes beyond simple inventiveness. Evolution is that. 4. A legacy resurrected. The history of the Silverado V8. Since 1999, the Silverado has been a V8 legend. For many years, America's toughest laborers and most daring explorers have been propelled by GM's small block engines, which range from the legendary 5.3 liters to the formidable 6.2 liters. GM has learned from every invention, obstacle, and mile with this 2026 update, which arrives 25 years later. There is more to this engine than simply another new model. It's a revival of the Silverado's character, power, and dependability that made it an iconic vehicle. 5. Improved efficiency, smooth power. Without accuracy, power is nothing, and GM had both down pat. The new V8 engine in the 2026 Silverado is mated to a 10-speed automated gearbox for seamless shifts and maximum fuel economy. When combined, they provide a driving experience that combines elegance and power in equal measure. Additionally, the vehicle has performance, tow, eco, and off-road adaptive drive modes. These are more than just buttons. In fact, each mode rewires the suspension, torque flow, and engine breathing behaviors. It's like having 4 distinct vehicles in one, and each one is aware of when to take over. 6. The thunderclap. Let's discuss that sound. Indeed, the roar of a V8 engine is its essence. The engineers at GM worked on the new variable valve exhaust system for months. It is quiet and elegant at moderate speeds. Stomp on the pedal, though, When you stomp on the pedal, it transforms into a deep roar, reflecting the strength of pure American muscle and reverberating through the chest. Even the settings may be changed, from track-ready thunder to a quiet residential hum. It's more than simply a show. It's a theater. There is a symphony of steel and fire in every startup, tunnel, and wide-open throttle. 7. Effectiveness without compromise. You may assume that all of this electricity will result in enormous gasoline costs. However, here is where GM takes everyone by surprise. Direct injection, high-efficiency combustion mapping, and clever cylinder deactivation enable this monster V8 to achieve up to 10% more fuel efficiency than the existing 6.2-liter engine. It's a greener, cleaner beast that satisfies international pollution regulations without losing its growl. This combines performance and functionality, allowing Silverado enthusiasts to experience power guilt-free. 8. Competing with the competition. How does it compare to its competitors? Let's make a comparison. Ford's F-155.0-liter Coyote 5.8 produces about 400 horsepower. Ram's Hemi 5.7-liter produces approximately 395 horsepower. Despite being formidable competitors, neither surpasses the 500 horsepower threshold. GM's 6.6-liter V8 surpasses both of them. Additionally, while Ford and Ram are moving toward hybrid and turbocharged six-cylinder engines, GM is staying true to its origins and providing devoted fans with what they have been pleading for: a genuine V8 that won't settle for anything less. 9. Power in the real world, hauling and towing. Without a purpose, what is power? The 2019 Silverado is designed for practical use, not simply showing off its power. GM anticipates a payload limit of up to 2,400 pounds and a towing capability of more than 14,000 pounds. Additionally, every ounce of power is supplied smoothly with the new torque control system. There are no lags or jerks, just a clean, unrelenting pull. Whether you're off-roading through the Rockies, pulling a boat, or moving logs, this vehicle doesn't hesitate. It flourishes. It's the ideal combination of control and muscle. 10. An overview of the Silverado's prospects. While GM acknowledges the electric future, they also recognize that passion remains unplugged. For this reason, the new V8 Silverado for purists and the Silverado EV for tech enthusiasts will coexist in the 2026 Silverado portfolio. GM stays ahead of the curve thanks to its two-pronged approach. It demonstrates their ability to innovate without sacrificing what makes driving so passionate. This Silverado dares to shout in a world full of hushed electric vehicles. 11. Evolution of interior design. Of course, there are other improvements besides the engine. The 2026 Silverado has a more angular appearance than before. To match the ferocity of the V8, expect a stronger stance, slimmer LED matrix headlights, and a revised grille. More aerodynamic body lines increase efficiency without sacrificing robustness. With a 12-inch digital gauge cluster, a 15-inch infotainment screen, and the newest Super Cruise semi-autonomous driving technology, the cockpit transforms into a tech haven. 12 reaction from fans. The V8 lives. Auto forums are ablaze. Silverado supporters are hailing this GM decision as the finest in years. Comments like, "This is the sound we missed," and "Finally a real truck again," are pouring in. We anticipate the first sales in early 2026, and we anticipate production to begin in mid-2025. And dealerships will have lineups, I promise you. This vehicle is more than just another one too many. It serves as a reminder that GM continues to create machines with soul. 13. The deeper message. Technology and tradition collide. The 2026 Silverado's V8 conveys a more profound message behind all the horsepower and fanfare. Certain customs are worth preserving rather than destroying. Innovation doesn't have to mean sacrificing enthusiasm, as shown by GM's new engine. The goal is to combine the best aspects of digital intelligence with analog feeling. Since nothing compares to the sensation of a screaming engine under your control, a sound that links heart to horsepower, EVs may make the majority of headlines. The Silverado does more than simply drive. It makes you remember why you first fell in love with the sport. Conclusion. In your opinion, Has GM produced the last outstanding V8 before the electric future arrives? Or is a new era of intelligent muscle just getting started? In any case, it is certain that the 2026 Chevy Silverado 1500 is set to become a legendary vehicle. Please press the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment below if you like this analysis. Would you rather hear the V8 scream or an EV's quiet?